The doors loom above you, one step closer to the others must surely be thinking the same. After all...
Well. This is Divinity. Surreal, is it not? That said, I'll not deny I very much aspire.
He sighs.
Oh, you'll probably think this journey of ours, this strange and violent pilgrimage, it's not so much that my desires have changed. It's that they've multiplied. They were like a diamond kept hidden in a secret pocket for none but me to see. But then the SATA, the promise of dragons. The final prize is yours.
So, I guess I can't see two ways about it. I need to be myself again. It wants to keep me quiet, to rule in place of me. I need to ascend. After the exorcism failed, I felt empty, blind.
She takes your hand, holds it to her lips, and kisses your fingertips. She cradles her face in your palm.
Let's do this.
Looks like we're at the end of the line. Look, Divinity is an immense responsibility. I saw what it did to Lucian. A soldier like me. I must ascend. You're right.
He nods once.
I'll support you. Let's go.
The Academy. I did my research here. I suspect it has seen better days.
Fail. The any betrayal can be forgiven. We all know Fane. We all know the one who gave the secrets of the Veil to the Seven Lords. The one who delivered the power to cast us into the void. The war was started. You betrayed your king. You turned away from him. You ran to the Seven Lords. Your treachery gave them a weapon. Your punishment was fitting. In his mercy and wisdom, the king accepts his covenant. Reject this world's false gods and mortal races. Pledge yourself to your king and join your people once more. Come. But we will not fight your ask. You shall.
What you were told hangs in the air like a noxious cloud. The Voidwoken were Eternals, robbed of their source in order to create you. They allied themselves.
What they pursued for power, which is what they're doing still.
Suddenly, it all makes sense. Folks...
Progress is annihilation of one way of life by another.
The spirit of a lizard is seated before you.
Godwoken. Can it be true?
Of course, your hand passes right through her. You back away.
I applaud your empathy, Godwoken. But time for one last lesson in finesse, I think. True finesse requires dedication, however. Sacrifice. In order to receive my aid, some other area of study must suffer a little. Your wits, I believe.
The spirit's composure gives way to...
Lucian, our finest pupil, the Divine... I won't pretend to know why, the Divine aren't... But now you are here, Godwoken. And that means there's still hope. Will you accept my...
You pause. Lucian was the Divine. Why would he want to harm anyone?
To rule is to be ruthless.
Hard to believe the Divine did.
The Divine killed far more.
Godwoken. It is greater than the gods, yet also more evil than the void. The poor have it, the rich need it, and if you eat it, you will die. What is it? You ought to have studied. Measures must be taken to bring you up to speed. One last lesson to sharpen those dull wits, but be warned. Equal mastery in all skills is nigh on impossible.
The spirit of a dwarf gives you an incongruous...
Who do we have here? A new... Just what was that? A lesson is in order, I think. An emergency lesson. Be warned, though. There's an opportunity cost in self-improvement. What you gain in Constitution will likely be lost from elsewhere.
The spirit of a robed woman...
You're an impressive specimen, Godwoken, but there's always room for improvement. There is a price, unfortunately. To excel at one skill is to neglect. It is done. Wield your strength wisely.
The spirit of a dwarf woman's...
Godwoken, you have no right to be here. Leave!
The spirit's...
Terrible. It is you who... A lesson is now. I may be able... Improving your authority will cause your strength to suffer, however. That is the cost of more...
Godwoken, answer me. If the first two statements are true, then the third must be... There's always room for improvement. Intellect and reasoning come before all. Of course, a fair bargain. True intelligence in exchange for a degree of sociability. Philistine.
A beam? Perhaps we can harness its power somehow.
An automaton still and silent before... A compartment in the side of the contraption appears to be empty. The capacitor sparks and fizzles. It rises. The automaton looms above you. A lone, glowing eye takes you in dispassionate.
A fresh Godwoken ready for induction. This is the Academy. It is a place of great learning. Allow me to show you. The Academy exists to help unveil the divine. You must enter the temple, then prove yourself in the arena. Godwoken should be able to enter without issue or interference. I am here to have been tampered with. Whoever... Apologies, Godwoken. I trust you will be able... It's quite simple.
I can understand this reads, "In the footsteps of the Eternals." But What that means remains to be seen. An ancient library.
Finally, a place where we
Right
might
away.
find some answers.
I thought I was the
If
only...
the acorn doesn't catch up with us first.
You are Leonard Rawl. You are a godwoken and a thief. You keep your secrets well, even from yourself. You are Leonard Rawl, and your belly churns with horror. You were lurking here when you were overtaken with a sense of love. You did not feel the sword blade enter your back. A hunger rises deep within you, a desire for the spirit source. This yearning is not yours, but it demands. The hunger dies away.
Missing something here. Ow! I think I'm missing something here.
The ghost's memories slip easily into your mind. His name is Candor, and he thinks he's wrong. He'll die. You are Candor, and you are, you believe, ready to step up. Your tutors disagree, but you want the chance. And as his shadow falls upon you, you realize that this is Lucian the Divine himself. He gives you a smile of the You turn and flee towards the library to warn you. A hunger rises deep within you, a desire for his source. This yearning is not yours. The hunger dies. The spirit of a rather old man dodders around, seemingly...
Ah, I admire your enthusiasm, but I'm just about to close the gallery for the evening.
The ghost frowns with confusion, then wags...
You're new, so I won't report your insolence, but you had better learn all the powers that a god... I will not allow it. I am Master Tremblay, curator of the gallery. I'll be... Oh, come now, surely you must have... I will not. Come on now.
Her memories flow into you as water to a stream. You are Tarian Grey. You are Godwoken. You are in love with Redless. And he is in love. Redless went to see the Chancellor, and you have not seen him since. You're on your way to the Chancellor's chambers, and a gentle pain stabs your heart. Lucian smiles at you, and then is gone. And you worry so for Red. Believing it comes from her own mind, she realizes the truth. She was murdered by Lucian the Divine. Redless, she knows Redless went to see the Chancellor in his chambers. She did not know.
I think I'm missing something here.
Very good. Very good. Now Very good. Very good. Now back to the study.
I think I'm missing something here. Ow! I think I'm missing something here.
Ah! I think I'm missing something here.
Ow! I think I'm missing something here. Ow! I think I'm missing something here.
Good. Very good. Now back to the study. I must check on the Chancellor.
An elegant and intense hunger rises deep within you. The hunger dies.
Which one came next? Ha! Yes.
Ow! I think I'm missing something here. Ow! I think I'm missing something here.
Good. Very good.
Ow!
Now back to the study.
I think I'm missing something here. Ow! I think I'm missing something here.
I must check on the Chancellor.
I'm missing something here.
Ah! I think I'm missing something here.
Ah, yes.
Ow! I think I'm missing something here.
I must check on the Chancellor. Good. Very good. Now back to the study.
His memory comes to you like a hound to its master. Your name is Redless, and you hear rumors of a god king who would free you to be with Tarion. You seek the Chancellor Lucian, the great divine. He smiles at you and bids you. Redless awakens as if from a daze. He takes what would have been a breath,
Welcome to the Forbidden Library. The gods destroy what they have made.
A thought arrives from deep within, a single word.
Redulus sought the secrets of the gods.
Hunger rises deep with the hunger.
Your time will come, and sooner than you think.
You feel lightheaded. The gods now seem like tyrants, feeding upon their worshipper's source, like their cattle raised to be slaughtered.
One can't but feel somewhat taken.
Jump to a conclusion and you might fall off a cliff. People do what they do for a lot of...
The lovers stare into each other's eyes. She smiles at you in gratitude. Redless gives you a nod of acknowledgement. You know they'll leave. They turn to each other. The automaton
God world.
So this is it. The Temple of the One.
At last, this journey is almost done.
You face a familiar foe. Before you was a dwarf you once knew, or at least thought you did. You see in his sneer a new beast.
The God King has birthed a new son. I don't fight the coming storm.
Yes, it's me. In the flesh. No such thing for those who scar themselves. I've found a new master. A kind. Through him.
You've made it far, sorcerer. Too far.
Alexander offers only a stoic nod.
This is how it is meant to be. How my father intended it to be. Even here he guides me to my destiny. Birthright. I've been fighting for this all my life. Not once have I even considered yielding. There's nothing you can say to sway me now.
Alexander's resolve visibly crumbles under the force of your words.
It's a curse to be a great man's son, you know. How could I ever hope to lead the world out of darkness? Someone stronger than me needs to become the next divine of Rivellon. I stand with you.
Godwoken, are your studies complete? All Godwoken have complete. I take you now. The wellspring away. There you may, or you may. So it begins. The first Godwoken to enter the wellspring of ascent. May the new for the rest. May he have to the well begin.
So this is it. The arena of the one. I'll stand to my word, sorcerer. Godwoken.
wellspring.
Finally. It's almost.
So good of you to come, God-awoken. You know, you are many things, but above all, you are... The Lady Vengeance is, after all, my...
It is time.
She gives you a long and steady look, as if it is the last time you shall see...
Yes, Readerman, it is time.
What are you doing here, traitor? Does your scheme... I believed you, Dallas, when you told me I was chosen. But all this time, you were lying. The Godwoken shall...
You were right, mistress.
Not an imbecile, just misguided. Wiser ones than him were lured by the promise of all that it brought me ruin. Anyway, Divinity is... And now, finally!
She raises the Aetherin. Like a divining rod to water, it seeks the wellspring and finds it. The device hums to life.
My purpose transcends.
We are done, mistress.
Yes, Breederman, we are done. And so too, goodbye.
For a way out of here.
Really? Do you think so?
I think we were in big trouble.
The ritual has failed. The structure lies in ruins, but you have at least... The rage grows, burning hotter than the volcano, and at once a familiar figure materializes before you. A copy of yourself and your furious...
You are the one. I want it all, and I want it now. Give yourself to me now, child. Give yourself to Avermedia, body and soul. I found you, but if you refuse...
doesn't it?
The Titan lies in pieces before lava roils as earthquakes rumble around you. Shockwaves of sound pierce the... It's Malady. Where the hell are you, she calls. Ah, find my beacon. Her voice crackles and disappears.
I guess when I said never... Okay. Okay. The Hall of Echoes once more. Or home away from home. Close indeed. You almost became a god, and at least you managed to murder one of the seven. Quite. I've never seen anything... Let's talk about this later.
She casts her gaze around, taking in the streaming...
At least, I'm going to take a rest. Sort myself out. I suggest you do the same. This may be your last bit of respite before the storm blows in again, Godwoken.
The day was lost, and naught but the demon I'm hunting. I did. She's quite good.
Not right now. Come back later.
After all that's just happened, life, you look around at those who have accomplished. Divinity has eluded you so far, but humanity, who knows what lies ahead for you, for your companions. Your quest failed. The void is growing stronger, and the hall is dark. You feel the need for some affection. Perhaps they feel it too.
Alone. Together. I love that. Lead the way, Chief.
Touching the hand of your companion, Source sparks between you. The magic of this place sings, and arcane flesh wraps your... As you move to go below decks, the live wood creaks and groans. The steps you thought you knew lead you to a part of the ship touching the wall beneath your fingers. The live wood hums at your touch. You enter, and feel the presence of the ship recede, offering you the total privacy of a moment alone.
Would you get a load of this place?
She saunters around the room, inspecting it like she plans to move in. She tosses a...
I suppose it will do, darling.
Her face cracks into a smile, then a laugh.
So, what should we do? Wait, don't answer that.
She digs into her pack, skipping over to you, and sits on the ground at your feet. Then she sets an empty bottle on the ground between you.
Let's play a game. It's called Spout's Choice. We each take a turn spinning this here bottle, and whoever... You can go first.
She takes your hand and places it on the bottle, on its...
Go on, spin.
The bottle swishes in circles as it spins. Losa watches it intently as it lands, pointing directly at her. She smiles and
Well, in this game, you're meant...
She flutters her eyelashes in exaggerated coquettishness, her blush deepening. She kisses you back, gently, more gently than you expected, then leans away.
My.
She spins the bottle, and it twirls and twirls, and comes to a rest, pointing into a no-man. She doesn't lift her eyes from the bottle, but quickly corrects it to face you. She looks up then, drawing an arc with her eyes from the bottle's tip to your gaze.
Hey, Chief.
She crawls across the space between you, and climbs into your lap, wrapping her legs around you. She melts into you and nuzzles her face into the crook of your neck. Her body is warm, warmer than it should be, her weight comforting and solid. She speaks into your neck, her lips brushing against your skin.
Chief, look, I don't know what's going to happen from here on out. I don't know if we'll find Dallas. I don't know which one of us is going to, you know, all the stuff they say we'll do. I don't even know if I'm still going to be myself much longer. But I do know that I'm happier now than I've ever been in my life. You make me feel like I have a voice. Like I'm not just a host. I need to tell you something. The thing is, well, you know, when two people... I love you.
Suddenly, you feel the thud, thud, thud of her heart hammering against her chest.
I love you too. I love you too. I love you too.
One tear streams out of the corner of her eye as she breaks into a fit of laughter and throws herself forward.
Oh, I've wanted you for so long. I've wanted you like this for so long.
She grins and takes your chin softly in her hand, parting your lips. She comes close to your mouth, so close, then licks your lips, once, twice, and kisses you softly, soft as your first time, then harder, deeper, her tongue swirling around yours. She tugs at your clothes and growls in your ear.
Get these off.
She nips and kisses newly exposed flesh all over your body, running her mouth from your neck to your belly button, down to your shins.
Oh, that is one beautiful man.
She sits up on her knees, still straddling your hips, and shimmies out of every last article of clothing. Her body is smooth and soft, flesh dipping generously beneath your hands. You could take handful after handful of her and...
Here I am, all of me, and I want all of you.
She moves her body slowly, slowly, slowly over yours, until you are one person. The surprise of it, the perfection of it making you... She moves in small circles, your bodies joined like they were made for each other, like they were never meant to be apart.
Oh, you're perfect. You're perfect.
She smiles and moves faster, harder, sweat glistens.
Like this?
She keeps the pace, her eyes locked with yours, a half-drugged smile.
This is it. This is my cure. You're my cure.
You are one in the night, one great, beautiful being, your bodies aching with desire where they touch, your mind ablaze.
How could I have gone this long without...
In this infinite moment, it feels you'll never be apart again. Losa yawns and stretches, arching her whole body like a cat.
I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life, you know. However long that is. Even if I have morning breath. Even if a demon eats my whole brain. Even if I hug all the blankets in the night and I'm not even sorry.
She holds you tighter and kisses your chest, where you...
So, I guess we should get back out there. Save the realm, stop the void, blah blah blah.
She runs a finger up your torso.
We get out of this thing alive, there'll be plenty.
She plants a quick kiss on your lips and a...
Let's get out of here, Chief.
He runs his paws over the cat's skeleton with long, methodical strokes.
Don't cry. We got out. The knights will never hurt us again, Quercus. Quercus, after all, yes. Yes, I think so too. The story belongs to us both.
The squirrel looks up and meets your eyes for the first time.
We have traveled some time together, Shield. There were times when I very near, but you have been relentless. You and Quercus you deserve the reason I know so much about the Knights of Dre. I was one of their own. I saw dwarves tear down my forest, turning my heart. The great acorn would stop you all for good. And what do you call the destruction of an entire forest and all its inhabitants? At least, that's what I thought then. But they proved themselves.
He runs his paws along Quercus's bony head.
Quercus was once a beautiful, burnished orange. Long of that was before they executed him. Squirrels alone shall reap the great acorn's blessing. So they killed him. It took every last bit of magic I had gathered to bring him back.
The squirrel sits quietly for a moment, running his hand.
But Quercus said we could do more. He said we...
The cat leans into your palm, rubbing against you. The squirrel throws his hands up in indignity, but you can see it quite...
What a bevy of misfits we are! Fear not, Shield. I will with Quercus at my side.
Hey, Chief. You ready to get out of here? Hey now, let's keep it professional and everything. Though, after experiencing that thing you did with your tongue, I guess I know who the real god among mortals is.
Hail. Spoken to Malady yet?
There you are.
The day was...
Gareth's head is steady.
We still have a mission.
people are going to perish. She'll do it now.
Not many things I can fetch around here, but who cares?
Sabile's spirit watches your approach.
There we have it. Don't we dare. You have what you hope for. Forsake me now. Go hence and give chase to your mortal. And should you find the one I hunted, unite from death.
I thought you'd forgotten about me, darling.
Almira gives you a devilish grin.
I had a feeling you'd be one to watch, my dear. I'm glad to hear my faith wasn't misplaced. You want to craft a sworn breaker? Here, take the tablet. Just remember that I covet the sworn breaker as well.
I'm glad I didn't step ashore of the Order. My comrades, I don't regret leaving with Almira. No wonder the Order's fallen so low.
All this commotion, my efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate...
Like to take a look at what I've been...
The little girl doesn't acknowledge your...
Take whatever time you need to gather yourself, my friend. When you are ready, we can proceed.
Yes, I am sorry. She had me built to her exact designs. But I will see myself destroyed rather than be forced to betray you again.
It shall be done.
Melody's face is drawn. She seems tired.
What's wrong with you? You seem... happy. It's written all over you. In truth, I've had some time to think, and there's a few matters. I doubt you've forgotten the death of Meister Siva.
She swallows hard and closes her eyes.
She and I had a deal, you see. A deal that's now quite obviously defunct. The details aren't important now, it's just... never mind. Another entangling alliance. So, are we? Allies, that is. I'm glad to hear. I found out where Dallas is heading. There's a great city not far from Driftwood, Arx by name. It's controlled by Magisters, so you'll have your work cut. You'll need to find her and take back what she stole. Dallas, or any of the others for that matter, cannot be allowed to use the powers of the gods. She does. It's quite simple, really. Chaos is a fact of life, surer than any other. If wielded well, that line will mean stability, order, a comfort against the unknowable, changing forces of chaos. If wielded poorly, the Dallas and the others like her, Alexander, the Mother Tree, the Prince of Shadows, they are little better than demons. Look at my face, Godwoken. What do you see? I suppose we all see what we want to see. When I look in the mirror, I see balance. Balance between... When the time comes for you to ascend, remember my face. Remember that despite any shortcomings you might have, if you can bring a semblance of... The Seven are gone. Slain by their Godwoken. Slain by you. You have the potential, the obligation even, to do better than they did. To create a... I know what evil is, Godwoken. I've seen what chaos can do. It isn't how I picture Rivellon's future. Now, there's little time to spare. We need to get you to Arx, find Dallas, take back what... Shall we go? Very good. How lucky for you I'm on your side. I'm probably the only one master. Captain Malady stands at the ready.